Hello, Leos. This is a general reading for 2023. And the first card that I've called in the angels and higher source and my spirit team to bring you an inspirational reading for 2023. And the cards that came up, the first card that came up for you was a Knight of Swords. A person around you who's possibly being too forceful. We see from this picture, he's racing forward. He or she, this can represent a person racing forward far too fast. And even the poor horse here looks scared. Someone who is possibly rushing forward romantically with an offer, possibly of love. When this person slows down, then you can decide in earnest, because it's the kind of person at the moment who you may say yes to, but you actually intended to say no, but they're being, what can I say? Overpowering. So this person has much too much drive in them at this moment in time in January 2023. Just a mild warning there, Leo. So moving on to February, and the card that came out for you was the Two of Pentacles, and Pentacles are about security and money, but this card is also about somebody who's balancing. The pentacles represent money, balancing the coins, and he's focused on keeping them balanced too. We see the ships waving about on the sea there, but he is focused on keeping the smooth rolling of these coins flowing, which represent energy, of course. You could even be a bit bored with the way things are right now, a bit too smooth, and looking for maybe time to look for some activities that interest you to get the contentment you need right now, rather than any boredom that you may be feeling now. So moving on to March time, we have the Page of Cups, which was also in the last reading, even though I shuffled and split the deck several times. Page of Cups represents someone who's learning, and also for me, I feel that looking on making a decision to gain new perspectives and gain experiences as well. So using your imagination at this time, Leo, and trusting how you feel. These cups are about emotions and how you feel. And what's about how you feel about what's going on around you now, and how to create and embrace new opportunities. With those new opportunities, there will come new feelings as well. So to take note in March about those. Moving on to April, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, you can see the divine hand holding the huge pentacle, which represents money and securities, their business, finances, stable securities. And you may intend to aim high, but the divine hand of God is saying that you no longer have to struggle. There's the mountains in the distance. If you look through the arch there's the blue mountains. You're protected. Archangel Michael resonates with the blue colour, And the golden ace says you are trustworthy and deserve the rewards of doing the good job that you're doing. So well done, you will flourish now. And moving on to May time, we see this lady full of grace where she's just lending her hand, lean underneath the grapes, holding a pentacle gently. She's in no rush. She's walking through the garden, and she has one of those birds. I don't know, is it a peregrine? Because she has the glove on to protect her hand. The peregrine can fly away and comes back. Oh, I was thinking perhaps the bird of paradise. But this bird seems to have a little hood on his head, so I'm not sure. Anyway, he's quite happy to be on her hand, and she's quite content. There's grapes growing everywhere, golden sand she walks on. There's a snail at her feet, which shows that she is, sorry, that's a clearer view. She's quite comfortable and feeling stable and self-sufficient. She has a lush garden of abundance and has accomplished a great deal. So with you, as she is, you're quite pleased with yourself, Leo, with your successes, and you should enjoy your rewards because they're well earned. And this follows on from the previous card, well earned and well deserved. Moving on to June and July, around June, July time, we have the Six of Wands. And this is about success and enjoying the triumphs that you may be experiencing. The battles are over, we see the men behind him, and he is success, represents success after a long struggle. And this card shows that the contest is won. He's got a wreath held high on the 6th, held in the 3rd position. That's interesting. 3. Maybe just a reminder, this is that he's won and is enjoying the glory, the likes of which would have taken place in Rome or ancient Greece. Your talents are recognised at this time, Leo, and you can be pleased, but a gentle reminder not to become arrogant, okay? And moving on to August, September, we have the Ten of Wands. So now this person is overburdened. There's a village in the distance, and he's trying ever so hard to carry all these, but that represents being overburdened. He needs to put aside some responsibilities now. So Leo, before you become exhausted, reconnect with what gives you most joy. Maybe you're trying too hard to reach the goals ahead, so time to release and recover. Do some meditation and relaxation, and try not to let everything get on top of you at this time. And around October, November time, we have the card turned up for you, the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is holding the pentacle on his lap. He's prosperous and he knows his worth and his capabilities. He is capable, and this represents you, Leo, particularly going on all the previous cards we've turned up for you. 1, 2, 3, 4 of your cards of Pentacles. So, but the King of Pentacles knows his worth, as I said, and he's a hands-on worker. He's highly skilled and ready to muck in with whatever is needed to get done. to get the job done. And a gentle reminder not to overdo things, and I'll just leave it there. Make use of your natural abilities, but don't overburden yourself, or even though you're fully capable of doing so much. So Leo, by December time, we have another king for you, the King of Swords. And swords are an air symbol, which is a changeable sign. The butterfly on the throne behind him, right at the top there, with the two crescent moons on either side.